I'm Dexter. It's superb to meet you. When a tool for magicians.
When we started this journey over almost 2 years ago to develop a platform we felt that is going to make a significant impact in people's lives, we really didn't realize how special this project would become. And I want all of you to know that has been extremely patient with the process. Our goal was to launch Dexter and hopefully have it ready 2 or 3 months ago. But there was just so much more work than we thought, and so much more love and care and attention that needed to be put in to making Dexter, in our opinion, to become the most unique educational program that anyone has ever seen. I can promise you that all the teams have put in so much effort. The Elysian team, the content writers, the developers, and so many people that have been working hard on the Elysian side, and so many people on the AI side, the engineers, the content writers, the developers, and then our third team, which is overseen by Henry, which is also a big team that's working on all the game development. And then again, our team that's putting all of those three different components together to make Dexter come to life. We did not anticipate that it would be this much work, but that challenge has become something very special because, quite honestly, Dexter has become so much more than a product to sell. By far, it's really something that we've made to create a lasting impact on people's lives. And we're very, very proud of this. And I hope you guys are too, because everybody on this call that has been a part of this journey with us and have supported us since the beginning, since we've talked about Dexter, those of you that have purchased the pre-packs, the Dexter pre-packs, that are anxiously waiting, that have customers, I'm sure, that are quite impatient. And I will promise you this, when it comes to artificial intelligence and technology and the commitment that all the teams have to making Dexter come to life, this project not only will be amazing, but it's going to keep getting better as time goes by. And as we build Dexter, one of the reasons why it's taking longer than we anticipated is because we saw the potential of it. And we want to add more features. We want to add better games. We want to add better content. And more importantly, we want to build a better foundation so Dexter can become future proof. The ability for Dexter to have different topics besides memory, to be able to be specific in languages and math and all sorts of stuff. So I'm here to let you know that we're very excited to tell you July 15th, the version 1 of Dexter will be ready for download. This version will be version 1.0. And as all of you know, when it comes to software and technology, there are going to be many, many versions, and we're going to keep updating and developing Dexter again to becoming what we all expect it to be. Version 1 will have a lot of our content with games. It'll be the non-interactive version, but it will allow all of you to understand the content, play the games, and have all these features that we've been working on, connecting it to your Elysian account, the ability to market Dexter, the ability to track progress, and to unlock modules. One of the things that we've encountered as well as the interactive version right now, which is being integrated onto our platform, and we're very excited to be able to launch that. We're already going through testing and debugging that, and we're hoping to have the interactive version of Dexter shortly after that, and we'll give you more updates as we come along. But we will let you know that obviously that is the main feature. But when we do move forward, one of the things that we've noticed is that we're going to have and give you the ability to have both versions all the time. And what we foresee in the future from a practical standpoint is people will use the interactive AI Dexter to experience the lesson. And then when they review it, some people were going to want to watch the non-interactive for review purposes and to reinstill the learning. So having both creates stability in the product, but also allows people to have fun, and also review without the interactive portion for those that want that static environment. And that combination by far is going to be critical to the success of Dexter. And customers are going to want that. So we're very excited about that. The content we're going to be able to test, the games you're going to be able to see come to life. And again, once you see the interactive version all come together, and we're working very hard to complete the integration of that so that we can release that to you. We're very excited that all of you on this call are going to be our very first users that are going to give us feedback, and which our teams will be ready to take that feedback and keep improving on version 1. But version 1 will be ready for iOS, those of you that have Apple, and Android for those of you guys that are using the Android platform. And every single day we're already testing it, and it's going to be very exciting. Henry, if you can, Henry has the latest version of Dexter on his phone. I would just ask Henry if you can just show us a few of the buttons and kind of go through a couple of the games really quickly, so we can let everybody, all the leaders on this call, experience some of the progress that we made.
Hey Rod，大家好，我用我的手机就是显示一下给大家德克斯特最近的测试版的一些功能。如果有些朋友们还没看到的话，我现在可以稍微给你看一下。Corey, I'm going to need you to turn your share screen off for a sec in order for me to turn mine on. Thank you.好，大家可以看到我的手机的荧幕了。好 ，OK。Rod, are you able to see this okay on your end?
Yes, I can, Henry. Thank you.
Great. 所以大家可以看到右下角，我们这个德克斯特 homepage 上的右下角有英文和中文版。我先用中文版测试一下，然后大家可以看上面，荧幕的最上面有几个课程，然后只要进去每个课程的时候都得先把第一个点开才能到第二个，第二个点开才能到第三个。就先随便玩一个。那我们游戏上有4到5种不同的游戏的功能都稍微不一样。换个稍微举给大家看。
Henry, we can't hear you. I'm not sure if they can hear you on the other channels, but I can't hear anything. Yeah, nobody can hear anything. We lost your audio, Henry, since you started the demo. Henry, are you there? Oh, okay. So maybe I can narrate when you go to the first screen, Henry, if you can go back. Let's go back to the first screen. So as you can see, thank you. As you can see, everybody, that this is the home screen. And since my Chinese is not very good, I'm going to just guess what these buttons mean. But the main story, which we're going to press right now, which allows you to start your Dexter journey. And the top left will be the first module. As you press that, you will go over a tutorial where Dexter is going to be able to show and talk about the lesson and the things that they're going to learn. Our goal when we developed this was to make these lessons short. And that way the retention can be quite high. The attention of the kids and adults in 2-3 minute time periods, we can learn a very important principle of memory or whatever topic that we're teaching. And then right away after they've learned that topic, then they'll go to a game that will reinforce the stuff that they've learned. So Henry, we can go to a game. Thank you. And this is a sample of some of the games. They're designed to be fun, interactive, and really enjoyable and very simple for all ages to be able to experience. And we've done a lot of research with games. We've seen a lot of the different apps that have had tremendous success. And we've taken a lot of those concepts and used them. And the games have been a lot of work, to say the least, because every single lesson that we had to develop games that relate to that lesson. And the Elysian team has worked extremely hard and continue to work very, very hard in the development of these games. As you can see, that these games again are very fun, and there's different variety of games, and it's going to make learning more fun. That's wonderful. Thank you, Henry. And after the game, you get prizes, and you're earning a lot of different things as you go through this process. Where we've gamified the experience, and eventually the Dexter bucks that you're going to earn will be able to be used for different things in the Dexter store, which allow you to do and buy things for Dexter, which is your personal dolphin, in addition to those games. Different types of styles. So all of us will be able to experience that these games will be available in Chinese and English. We're showing you the language, the English one right now. I think Henry's doing that for my benefit so that I can read this. But again, it is going to be in English and it will be in Chinese. The games are a very big part of it. And here's the badges. So as you make progress, as you play the games, you're going to earn badges. And these badges, again, will be for recognition, but it will also give you the ability to learn things that you can use to buy things for Dexter, which is going to be very cool. Our second versions, third versions, and fourth versions of Dexter will allow you to, give him a home and give you an aquarium and give you all that. Henry, thank you for doing that. As Henry just showed you a demonstration of changing the language from English to Chinese, and now you see the Chinese version of the games, and everything will be done in whatever language that you choose. The games are very addicting. We've all played them, and again, what's unique about these games are they're related to each of these lessons, and there are so many lessons and so much content and so much more content that we're developing, and that's why this experience is interactive. Thank you, Henry, for that demo. We really appreciate it. Corey, if you can take over the screen again. And Henry apologized, he couldn't narrate it because while he was doing the demo on his phone, his microphone wasn't working. But it just shows you that what we showed you was the actual live app on Henry's phone. So it's not a recorded demo, it's actually the app working. So we're just very excited to go through that, and every single day it's undergoing testing and adding more and more content. Coming soon, one of the things that we're, again, very proud of is the fact that beyond memory, which we believe is the foundation of learning. When we started Dexter, we talked about how we want to teach people how to learn, not just what to learn. And then we found a lot of parents said, yes, we're excited about teaching kids how to learn faster, but can you give us a few practical things that we can add to the Dexter curriculum that people can apply right away? Math obviously was the most obvious one. Everybody around the world, no matter what culture, wants to learn math. So we've actually started math curriculum and worked tirelessly over the past 3 months developing this math, and we're going to be launching math as one of the products that Dexter will be teaching, and that's going to be very exciting. In addition to math, we'll eventually branch out again to possibly languages. We've heard that English and have Dexter teach English will be something of big demand. But as you can see how Dexter is becoming that platform and a delivery that can evolve into so many things. So, we're very excited, and I hope all of you are too, about what the potential of what Dexter is going to become. So that's coming soon. I'm sure some of you and all of you have, so many questions in the future regarding Dexter, and our goal is to be able to give you updates along the way. And again, there's going to be a lot of progress. So let's go to the next slide. One exciting news in Taiwan, I would like to let everybody know that we want to welcome Alan Liu as the operations manager. He's been a loyal team member of Elysian and has really stepped up, and just we're very excited about his promotion to be able to handle more responsibilities. And he's already been doing a great job of that, being on our management calls on a regular basis and handling logistics and making sure that Taiwan is heavily represented, and that you guys are getting all the support that you guys need. So again, welcome, Alan, and thank you for your dedication to the company, and more importantly to the affiliates, the Elysian family. We know that you have put their well-being as a priority, And you want nothing more than their best interests at heart, and you continue to serve the people. And we want to thank you for that. We're very excited that you're stepping up to this role. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, Elite Escape. I can't even tell you how excited I am about traveling. With the vaccine situation being more under control, with the pandemic, seeing that there's finally a light at the end of the tunnel, nearing an end. I've never in 30 years been home this much, and not only do I want to travel, we're just excited. We're just excited to be able to talk about our trip, and something that's long overdue, something that so many of you have worked hard to earn. And so we're really excited to be able to tell you that, we're now back into planning our Elite Escape trip. Paris, that again is a year and a half late due to the COVID situation, but I'm sure that it's a trip that all of us are excited about it. And we're definitely going to be planning something spectacular for all of you that worked so hard to be there. It's such a different feel, the ability for us again to get together and not only enjoy Paris and have a great time being on vacation, which all of you deserve, but also time for us to be together again, because that's something that we've missed for so long. And I hope that everyone will continue to work hard, not only those of you that have already qualified for the trip, but also the next trip, which is Dubai, which we are going to be planning concurrently. So again, Paris, put it on your calendar. We're finalizing dates. We're monitoring the situation quite closely, but we feel very confident based on the pace of how the vaccine and the virus and everything's being handled around the world, that we're going to be able to go there safely without any issues, without any quarantine, etc. So we're aggressively planning this trip. So this for the Elite Escape. Again, congratulations to those of you that are going to be joining us. I can't wait to see all of you guys in Paris. Let's go to the next slide. Product update. I think one of the things that's important from a product perspective is I know so many of you have been patient. We've had quite a number of challenges, many unexpected as to the supply chain of our product line. And again, I appreciate your patience. I know how hard it is for all of you to maintain your business and grow your business when you have constant backorder issues. And the only thing I can tell you is, we worked very hard over the past 3.5 months to help curb these. And again, now we're making very significant progress on the products. I'm happy to announce that several thousand bottles of Mastermind is already on its way to Taiwan. You guys should be receiving that soon. And in addition to that, we have more on order. We have several thousand bottles going to Hong Kong as well. So Hong Kong will be fully supplied. I'm very happy to announce that Glow is in production. And so the continued supply of Glow and the ability for you guys to keep marketing that product, which has been a huge hit since we've launched it. And so many people have seen the benefits from an immunity standpoint and from a skin standpoint. So both women, men, and children have benefited from Glow. And we're happy to tell you that we're going to have that product, continued supply of that, and plenty of it so that you guys will not run into issues. And last on the product front, that again, I'm very excited to announce is the Genesis. We now finally have been able to source and have bulk of the Genesis, and we're very close to finishing that production. We'll be sending it to Taiwan soon for packaging, and we'll give you more of an update on those timelines. But we didn't want to announce it before we were certain, and now we are certain that we have that product. We were able to source all the ingredients, and Genesis will be back on the shelves. And I know it's another key product that so many of you have depended on, not just from a sales point of view, from a personal point of view, because you guys have been using the product for yourself. And what a blessing for us to have Genesis back. It's a daily routine for me, and I know all of you have been excited and waiting for Genesis to come back. So these are big things for us. We've been working hard to do that. We feel very blessed for all of you that have been patient and just understanding and have worked through with us and with all the challenges. But I will tell you this, our team has never worked harder. Dexter is a massive undertaking, certainly bigger than we thought it was, but it will be worth it when it's all done. And I know the products are just as important, and that's why we've also turned the corner of the product, and we've allowed ourselves to move forward with that. So That's all I had for product updates. And the last thing I did want to mention also with Taiwan, we have an active search for a GM. And I know that Roger was an incredible asset to us, and we certainly wish him the best. But we also are moving forward, and we're excited that we're going to be looking for the right person to fill that role. And in the meantime, everyone has stepped up, including Henry, which has stepped in to make sure that nothing happens on that side. So that's all I had for everyone. And I want to thank you again for taking this time this evening, and I'll talk to you guys shortly. Henry, if you have any questions, you can moderate.
好，谢谢大家。Thank you, Rod, for your comments and your kind of overview of all exciting updates we have coming up. 那大家，我们如果有其他的问题的话，没问题，可以在这个我们可以有一个 chat box， 有个聊天的地方，你们可以去问你们要问的问题，然后我们可以翻译给 Rod 去回答，或是我们可以回答。Everybody else, anybody has questions, please feel free to drop it in the chat box. We're happy to answer those for you live at the moment. 还有其他刚才 Rod 介绍的那个德克斯特的影片的短的影片介绍影片，下周中文版会出来给大家可以分享，可以去看。The other items we want to mention is bilingual material will be available next week. Anything that Rod had shown earlier, including the Dexter demo, will be made available to you guys. 看到里面的一个问题是7月15号是测试版还是正式版？7月15号是我们在苹果的还有Google 的可以下载的 APP 上是正式版，可是它其实也是算我们公司的测试版，所以这个版本会有内容都在放在里面，你们可以开始去玩，你们开始去使用德克斯特，可是要记得说，当然这是 1.0 的一个 version， 所以测试版上如果还有一些小问题需要跟公司分享的，还是需要你们的帮忙。我们会一直继续 update 这个版本，所以会看到 1.1 版、1.2、1.3， 然后这个都会尽快的出来。德克斯特是适合大人和小孩都可以玩的，没错。还有其他人有问题可以在这里面问。还有人问说，数学的部分是给几岁的？还有他的 level 是在我看一下他们写的 What level is the math curriculum？ 这个数学是给从我们叫 kindergarten， 就是开始1年级以上都会有的，可是我们会慢慢的把内容加进去，所以不会马上 K 到12的全部的数学都放在上面。How to download Dexter？ 怎么下载德克斯特？德克斯特下载模式就会在你们现在所使用的 iPhone 或是 Android 系统上，去下载 APP 的地方就可以找得到了。我们会再把那个下载的网页再给你们。After you download the app, what's next? 你下载德克斯特以后，它会叫你输入你的 email 还有你的密码，或是创造一个新的账号，然后你可以进去，然后你可以把你的爱丽丝的，如果你是爱丽丝会员，或者是有爱丽丝的 ID， 你就可以把它绑定在你的账号里面，所以他就知道你是谁。你在我们的爱丽丝公司的会员号都会跟你的德克斯特号码绑在一起。如果更换手机或平板时，里面的记录会不会消失？不会。 如果你换你的手机的话，你只是需要重新下载，然后你用你的爱丽丝的 email 还有密码，或是你那时候注册德克斯特的 email 密码，进入的话，那就会你全部的记录都会在里面。So the questions that were asked earlier would be, how do you download this?
我刚刚回答的问题就是下载 Dexter 以后，也就是你可以在 Google Play 或 Apple 手机的这个 App 的商店当中下载。下载以后，你可以在 Dexter 里面建立新的账户，或者是结合你在爱丽丝科学的账户，用你的 email、你的 ID 进去，那这2个账户就可以结合在一起了。那有关于数学的部分，有人问说，这个数学是给谁的？我们就是从幼稚园一路到这个12年级。那这过程当中是逐步的推出了，那不是一次推出的。那从我们讲到这个幼稚园，然后到1年级，这样陆续的、慢慢的丰富它的内容。那如果我买2个 Dexter 的账户的话，是不是有2个的这个下载的密码？是的，就是2个哦。就是你买2套的话，那就是
demo or free play for prospects. When you do download Dexter, there will be a few levels and games in the very beginning that are free. We will continue to upgrade these, but the remainder, so there will be a select few, could be around 5 or so pieces of content that they can see. And then there'll be people who download it but are not Elysian members or have not purchased Dexter will then have the ability to do so to unlock the rest of the levels. So we don't encourage people to have one Dexter account shared amongst many kids or many users, because when they use the AI itself, it's better that it's a one-on-one experience, and that when they're communicating with it, the AI itself is communicating with the same individual. So we don't want the data to get mixed up. How do we share this app with friends? When we share the app with friends, you can simply just share it just like you share any other app you download on your app store. So there's usually a share button available from your app in the app store, or you can also send a link to them to download. Does the access to the app count even though the first version does not have AI? So the first version will actually have AI. Our version 1.0, before we move into version 2.0, will have AI. It's coming soon. We're just awaiting a few other key technical pieces to be attached. But the yearly counting will begin after the AI integration is complete. Yes, everybody will be able to download Dexter on the App Store or on Google Play, even if they are not Elysian members. However, you have to be a member or have purchased Dexter in order to have the full experience versus just a few free pieces of content from Dexter. And yes, other people can try some of the content for free first before they purchase the full experience. No AI at the 1.0 version. There will be AI during this period, but it won't be integrated for July the 15th. We're having it come shortly after. We're going to launch the app to the App Store because we know everybody's been waiting, and we want to push it out as soon as possible so that they can start playing with the functions and using it first. But the AI integration coming shortly after, users won't necessarily notice a big user experience difference. They're going to be able to just close the app, reopen, refresh, and the AI functionality will be there. So where can we give feedback for Dexter after we download it? We're really excited for this. We really want this beta version to be out for the market so that everybody can give us feedback and help us debug this as a team together. There's many different scenarios that we're going to encounter. So we'll be able to give everybody a form that they can fill out, a very simple one. And our teams will be able to access this form and continuously update you. And thank you for your feedback as we continue to sort of tweak this product. The app can save multiple experiences. So as long as you have the same device, but you log out of your account and log back in with the other account, then you can have 2 accounts on one device. However, you can only download one app at a time. Okay, thank you, everybody. I'm just letting the last 1 minute here roll by for any final questions. And if you don't have any other questions or you think of some later on, feel free to always send it to our customer service and we will forward it to the Dexter team, the Dexter development team, and they'll get back to us with answers as soon as possible. We're always available, we're always open. So feel free to reach out to us. If you're in Taiwan, you can reach out to our line customer service. Myself, I'll be here as well to be able to answer any questions or connect you with the right people to answer them for you.
Thanks, Henry. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Rod. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Record.